Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Real Estate 101, the podcast where we talk everything real estate and everything property. First of all, before we go into anything else, I'd like to beg your indulgence. I had to take 3 weeks sabbatical to get my things in order. I felt like I was burning out for a minute, but it is what it is. So I'm back. In the last episode, we were talking about illiquidity. As promised, on this episode, I had said that I was going to provide solutions on how to avoid illiquidity. First of all, you design for exit before you even dig that foundation, because liquidity is not accidental, as people keep saying. It's something that is engineered. And first and foremost, you have to build for the market. You're not going to be building for ego, because many people tend to be building houses that only they themselves can stay in there. So the first and foremost thing you have to do, whatever you're building, just have it in mind that you have to design for the market and not for the ego. And what do I mean by that? By designing for the market, I mean average size rooms, for example, no, I can't say basic features. It is neutral finishes. If your house takes the client or somebody who's going by a while to get used to, then you see you're losing time and you ain't going to get a buyer for that house. So if buyers have to get used to your house, you're already losing time. You have to price for the market and not to impress, because sometimes people tend to say that they've used a lot of money in building that house and they can't sell anything past or low past whatever. A house that stays 6-7 months on the market just because you're chasing that extra million is nah, that doesn't apply. Because speed is always value. Because when it stays that long, I've seen houses that have stayed long in the market for a near 2 years. Somebody's chasing still, even if it's 2 million and the house is 10 M. What is that extra million going cost you? Location always beats features, and no matter how fancy the house looks, if it's not near accessible, then you're wasting time. You're going to sell it beyond or even below the market price. You can change tiles, you can repaint walls, but you cannot move the house. That is what I'm trying to say. You can repaint the house, you can make renovations on the house, make it look fancier even. But if the location is not in a neighborhood that has demand, that is what decides liquidity, long before the design does. Keep the buyer pool wide. That is why I tell people, when you want to design your house, because the more niche specific your house is, the fewer people can be able to afford it, because liquidity lives in the middle of the market, not in the edges. And that's why you need to ask, finally, one question. Say you wanted to exit. Who exactly would buy your kind of house? If it takes you long or you don't have an answer who can buy that house, then you're not holding an asset. You are holding a lifestyle choice, because that house is designed according to your taste. So when I say keep the buyer pool wide, you have always, that goes to number one. You design for the market. If you needed to exit fast, you need to offload that house, then you have to design, as I said, for the market. Because smart property decisions ain't about pride, they're about options. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was today's episode of Real Estate 101. And if you liked anything on this episode, hit that like, subscribe button, and let me see you on the next one, people. Thank you.